Good morning. Hope you're all well. Just out for my Boris walk. If any of you are concerned that I'm breaking the rules, I've walked from my doorstep to this place, which is about 20 minutes away from my home. Out of all the questions I'm asked on my YouTube channel, the most numerous are around this piece of kit, the Alpkit Elan hooped bivvy. I'm getting very close to 1 year of ownership now, and I feel it's time for an appraisal. Question 1. What's the room like in the Alpkit Elan? Well, if you're buying a hooped bivvy for the room, you're going to be very disappointed. I find the room adequate for a 4-season down sleeping bag, but if you combined the sleeping bag and a 4-season mat, you might be in with a bit of trouble. I'm a side sleeper and I do find there is adequate room for me to turn over. Question 2, condensation. I've never had a problem, but I do use mine in conjunction with a tarp. This essentially makes this a double skinned structure, which is a lot better for avoiding condensation. But let's face facts and physics. If you breathe warm air on a cold surface, it's going to create moisture no matter where you are. The ventilation at the head end is very good, but I do feel the Alpkit Elan could do with some at the foot end. This tie out point is very handy, and when you combine it with a walking pole, it really helps the ventilation of the bivvy. Next up is quality. Well, I've had a year and it's not showing any signs of wear and tear, despite it being used and abused rather a lot. The stitching and seam sealing tape is all intact and is showing no signs of deterioration. The pegs are very good. As you can see, I've done a slight mod. It's just to stop me hurting my hands on the sharp edges. The poles are very robust. I've had no problems with them. Very well made. The zip quality I have found is very good. I've had no problems with snagging or water ingress. So is a hooped bivvy right for you? I find the whole closer to nature experience a lot more immersive in a hooped bivvy than I do in a tent. Yeah, in a tent you're more comfortable, you got more room, you got the same protection from bugs, but you're further away from nature. And that's what I really enjoy about the hooped bivvy. Some might say that you get the same experience in a bivvy bag. I mean, you're right, you do. But I've lost count the amount of times I've woken up with slugs on me from sleeping in a bivvy. My absolute favourite thing about a hooped bivvy is waking up and looking at the night sky, seeing the stars twinkling and knowing no bugs can get at me. One of the pros of this design is you don't have to crawl to get in it, but that leads to a con, because obviously when it's raining the top gets wet and you have to climb out again. In high winds this type of design would put a hillyberg to shame and there'd be less condensation. When totally buttoned up, the Alpkit Elan can be quite claustrophobic, and if you do suffer from that, then probably this is not for you. Let's face facts. The hills and trails are going to be absolutely ram-packed if we're allowed out in April. And all your favourite spots are going to be ram-packed too. And if you're looking for that discreet spot far away from the madding crowd, you cannot beat a hooped bivvy, especially in good weather. So why did I go for the Alpkit Elan over, say, the Rab? Well, first of all, it was the price, £100. The Rabs are, I think, about well over 200. And I thought, well, if I don't like it, I wouldn't have wasted so much money. Also, the design was a big factor. I don't like the way with the Rab ones that you have to crawl in them. I like the way you just unzip the top on this one. So in conclusion, this is a great bit of kit. Very robust and well worth the £100 price tag. And at 900 grams, it's easy on the back too. Thoroughly recommended.